Eala Jovic fall to Chinese duo in ASB Classic Doubles semis. Eala's bid for a spot in the ASB Classic Doubles final came to a halt after she and American partner Eala Jovic bowed to the third-seeded Chinese tandem of Su Yifan and Yang Zhaoxian, 7-5, 6-3, in the ASB Classic semifinals in Auckland, New Zealand, January 9. The pair opened their campaign with an impressive straight sets victory over former world number 1 Venus Williams and WTA number 13 Alina Svitolina, prevailing 7-6, 7, 6-1 in the opening round and advanced to the semifinals via walkover after quarterfinal opponents Jessica Malikova of Czechia and Renata Zarazua of Mexico withdrew. Eala and Jovic showed early promise, jumping out to a 4-2 lead in the opening set before Su and Yang steadied themselves and clawed back to level the frame at 4-all. The Filipino-American pair briefly regained momentum by reaching set point at 5-4, but the Chinese duo responded with 3 straight games to steal the set. Momentum stayed with Su and Yang in the second set. After Eala and Jovic moved ahead 3-1, the third seeds tightened their play and reeled off 5 consecutive games, closing out the match and booking a place in the final. Despite the loss, the semi-final run marked a strong showing for Eala and Jovic in their first tournament together this season. The ASB Classic Doubles performance adds to Eala's encouraging start to the year as she continues to gain experience against established names on the WTA Tour. The Ascent of the Young Warriors, a tale from the ASB Classic. In the crisp summer air of Auckland, where the southern hemisphere's sun dips lazily toward the horizon and the buzz of world-class tennis fills the stadium, a story unfolded that captivated fans of grit, youth, and determination. At the 2026 ASB Classic, 2 young talents, Alexandra Eala of the Philippines and her American partner Eala Jovic, embarked on a doubles journey that was equal parts exhilarating, emotional, and instructive. Their path wasn't just about tennis. It was a narrative brimming with hope, tenacity, and the valuable lesson that sometimes hard losses define us more than easy wins. A surprising start, youth versus experience. From the very first match, the Eala Jovic partnership defied expectations. Paired together in a field stacked with seasoned professionals, they stood across from tennis legends, Venus Williams and Alina Svitolina, a tandem that carried not just years of experience but the weight of history. Yet, the young duo didn't flinch. With remarkable composure beyond their years, they claimed a stunning 7-6, 9-7, 6-1 victory, a result that sent ripples through the crowd and announced their arrival as serious contenders in doubles competition. For tennis aficionados, the upset was more than a statistical blip. It was symbolic, a handing of the torch from one generation to the next, not through drama, but through the quiet resilience and fearless play of 2 rising stars. Their journey continued with a quarter-final walkover, an unexpected gift of rest that kept their bodies fresh and minds sharp as they prepared for the challenge ahead. Semi-final showdown. Dreams on the line. In the semifinals, Eala and Jovic faced a formidable duo, China's Su Yifan and Yang Zhaoxian, who entered as the third seeds. These were not just opponents. They were seasoned veterans of the doubles circuit, players whose combined experience in big matches could test even the most confident challengers. From the opening point on center court, the contrast between youthful ambition and hard-earned experience was palpable. Eala and Jovic started strong. They traded blow for blow in the first set, showcased impressive shot selection, and even earned a lead that hinted this could be their breakthrough moment. The chants from the crowd, the intensity in every rally, and the palpable belief in their play underscored a narrative that was as emotional as it was competitive. But as the set unfolded, the seasoned Chinese pair leaned on their veteran instincts. With laser-sharp coordination, precise net play, and tactical depth that only comes with years on tour, Su and Yang swung the momentum in their favor. They reeled off 5 of 6 games to snatch the first set 7-5, delivering a sobering reminder of how thin the margins are at the highest levels of tennis. The second set mirrored the first in its striking narrative arc. Eala and Jovic surged to an early lead, this time jumping ahead 3-1, only to see their opponents systematically dismantle that advantage. Sharp returns, unerring volleys, and clutch serving allowed the Chinese duo to close the match 6-3, sealing their spot in the final and ending the young tandem's inspiring run. More than a scoreline, the heart of the battle. To the casual observer, the result might read simply as a loss. But numbers never tell the full story. The match was more than a statistic. It was a testament to courage under pressure, strategic learning, and the emotional growth that defines elite sport. Consider this: Eala and Jovic didn't simply compete, they challenged. They broke serve at crucial moments. They seized momentum when their intensity peaked. They fought through moments when matches of this scale could have easily derailed less determined athletes. In every sense, they left everything on the court. 4 young players to reach a semifinal in a WTA 250 event is no small feat. That achievement alone, after stunning a veteran pair and navigating a competitive draw, marks a significant milestone in both their careers. The bigger picture: growth beyond Auckland. While the doubles journey ended in the semifinals, the week overall was emblematic of a breakthrough season beginning to unfold, especially for Eala. Earlier in the tournament, she showed flashes of extraordinary singles play, including a commanding victory over Magda Linette, which propelled her into the singles semifinals in Auckland as well. That dual pursuit, excelling in both singles and doubles, speaks volumes about her evolving game. It reflects a player capable of balancing physical endurance with mental adaptability, traits that often separate good players from great ones. In singles, she advanced through challenging matches, proving her mettle under pressure. In doubles, she stood toe-to-toe with seasoned strategists and never backed down. And through it all, there was an unmistakable sense of pride, not just in victory, but in how they carried themselves through adversity, learning and growing with each serve, rally, and point. Lessons in resilience. Defeat is rarely the highlight of any athlete's week, but sometimes it is the most clarifying. For Eala and Jovic, this loss wasn't an endpoint, it was a launchpad. It reminded us that tennis is not a clean narrative of wins and losses, but a story of persistence. It showcased how defeat can educate, how pressure can refine instincts, and how even the most promising matches can teach humility, respect, and strategic depth. In the roars of the crowd and the silence of reflection after the final point, Eala and Jovic carried with them something intangible, experience that won't show up in rankings but will resonate in future battles. A new chapter begins. As the bright lights dimmed on their ASB Classic doubles journey, fans didn't see 2 players walking away disappointed. They saw 2 young champions poised on the brink of greater achievements. Their performance wasn't just a memory for a single weekend, it became a chapter in a larger story, one of rising stars, the forging of character, and the relentless pursuit of excellence.